what is up? My name is Lee and welcome to my channel. You're probably new here because this is like my third video or so. So I'm a cruelty-free YouTuber based in Israel, and today I'm going to talk about some new makeup releases from cruelty-free brands. To me, companies like Tarte, NYX, Urban Decay, all the companies that belong to Estee Lauder, to L'Oreal, to Procter & Gamble, to Unilever, all of those, I'm still not going to buy from them. I'm not going to put my money, I'm not going to tunnel it up towards animal cruelty. And if a company, if I'm not sure their status, maybe I'll talk about them, but I will tell you if I'm not sure whether or not they're cruelty free. I'm just gonna go off trend mood. Yeah, this is not that smart. Maybe this will be the first video on my channel. This is Saturday the 18th, and the first thing I see from a week ago is by Kylie Skin. So Kylie is partially owned by Kendo. Kylie is like a gray area company. I'm not that interested in the company as it is. I'm not that interested in giving money to the Kardashians. I don't have anything against them. I just don't see the value in it, and I just feel like you pay a lot for the name, if that makes sense. So this looks like a body care set. So it will be, so it's already available from the 11th. And it has body scrub, coconut body lotion, and loofah. So I'm not sure how much it is, but I'm definitely not gonna buy it because of everything I just said, and it just looks like over expensive, like probably overly perfumed, just basic bitch body wash. The next thing is from BH Cosmetics. I see they have like a collection. It's the Midnight Festival collection, and it has the Midnight Festival eyeshadow palette, which has a lot of neons, but not like, it's kind of a weird palette. I have one of the festival palettes, like the first one. What was it? Weekend Festival, I think. And it's really great. It's such a good palette, but I'm sure that the quality is gonna be fine on the new one. It's just a weird color story. Like, it has a black, which is nice, and a dark purple, it looks like. But other than that, like, things are neon and like really basic shimmers, but yeah, like bright yellow, bright green, and then like a bunch of blues. It's just, it's so not cohesive in my opinion. And the pink background that they put on this palette, I just don't like colored background on palettes. I just feel like it should be like black or white or neutral. It kind of throws me off, I think. So there's the palette, and it's gonna be $15. Oh, it also has pressed glitters, which I'm not a fan of in palettes. Also, it's gonna be High Shine Lip Gloss Duo for $9. This doesn't look special to me. The brush set for $18.75 looks nice, but I'm just not gonna buy any of it. The next thing I see is first brow product for M Cosmetics. M Cosmetics, I don't have anything from them, but I'm super curious about their products. Pretty sure once this corona thing blows over, I don't know when that's gonna be, but pretty sure once it blows over, I'm gonna get me some new makeup from M Cosmetics, because like the Faded Clementine collection looks amazing in my opinion. I'm just not really buying new makeup currently. Also, shipping is horrendous in the world, and especially here in Israel. I've had a package from Beauty Bay that's been like abducted by the post office for the past, I don't know, 2 weeks, and it took a while to get here in the first place. So, and that was, yeah, like, I ordered it before the whole thing started, so it's just, it's gonna be hell. But anyway, M Cosmetics is completely on my radar. The eyebrow gel thing is just, this is not for me. My eyebrows are really strange, as you probably can see. I laminated them at home with a like a lash lift kit. I know it's not very original, but I did it and I love it. But without that, nothing holds. Like, my brows go down like this, like nothing holds them. I'm sure this thing doesn't hold them. Soap doesn't hold them. Like, I just need glue on them to keep them, you know, up. So this is definitely not going to be for me, but other things from the company definitely. The next thing I see, let's see, La Mer. I'm not sure if it's cruelty free in any way. I'm not interested. Kosas, I'm also not sure if they're cruelty free. They're probably not, like Korean makeup beauty. Usually they test on animals. I'm not sure about Kosas, so I am gonna talk about it. It's the baked bronzer. I just feel like bronzer is something that one of those products that are meant to look natural on you. So when you find one, when you like the formula and you like the color on you, you kind of don't need more than that, you know? So I have a few, like one more neutral, one more warmer, one more contour, but I just don't feel like I want to try new products, like new bronzers, because I have the ones that I like, you know? I used to have many, but I decluttered like most of them except for the 3. I also have a cream one. Like there's just so much that you need, you know? So these look fine. They look actually kind of orange, but I'm just not, yeah, I'm not gonna get them. Charlotte Tilbury, this is an interesting case because Charlotte Tilbury has a store in mainland China, which means the products there may be tested on animals, but she doesn't sell anything there. So that's like, this is a store where people can come and see and feel the products, and if they want they can order it from the website, from Charlotte Tilbury's website. So it's kind of a gray area. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't have anything by Charlotte Tilbury so far. I haven't tried anything, but the thing that they released, new addition to the Crystal Elixir line, the Magic Serum and the Magic Lip Oil. So lip oil is fine. It just looks like a really overpriced item in my opinion. Like I've never tried any lip oil that completely changed my life, you know. And the elixir, it looks like, first of all, it's vitamin C, but it's clear glass, so that makes me suspicious immediately. And second thing, it just looks like glittery oil, very fragranced oil. Like, I don't know, it just screams like something that I wouldn't like. I like my skincare to be clean and simple, like The Ordinary, or just like, you know, just clean and simple. So the next thing I see is the Viseart Spritz Edit, I think it's called. Spritz Edit eyeshadow palette online, professional artists. Okay, so this looks like the basicest of basic bitches shadow palettes. Like, I've never tried Viseart's formula, but whenever I will try it eventually, this will not be the palette that I'm gonna buy. Not because it doesn't look nice, it's because it looks like every other eyeshadow palette I've ever seen in my life. Like, there are other Viseart palettes that look amazing in my opinion, that I would grab them like as soon as possible, but this is just peachy. Like, all of these shades exist over and over again in eyeshadow palettes that were made like years ago, you know. It's just the color story isn't revolutionary, but it's not. Some color stories are like simple but good. This one is just basic. Oh, Wishful Skin. So Wishful Skin is the Huda Beauty brand. Huda Beauty is cruelty free, even though she has mink lashes, so that's like neither here nor there. It's a little bit shady. I just don't think beauty influencers are like skincare experts. I just feel like it's something that you have to repurchase, you know, like this is just a conspiracy theory, right? But eyeshadow palettes or even powders and things that you actually go through, it takes time for you to go through them. Skincare, it's like, oh, face wash for $50, here you go, buy it once a month, you know, like it's just something that you have to repurchase. Oh, and she has the neck lift mask. It just looks like bullshit. I'm sorry, just don't see how this could actually work. Like, if you want a neck lift, you can do a neck lift surgery. I just don't think that this overpriced piece of green cloth is gonna make a difference. I'm sorry. I'm being so negative. This is like an anti-haul. I'm so sorry. So I'm not sure what this brand is. It's the Spicy Sriracha by Peachy Queen blog. I don't know what this makeup brand is. I'm not sure if it's cruelty free or what's the status there, but it's actually cute. I'm not a big fan of the colorful background for like the backdrop for the eyeshadows, but the color story does look nice. The blue, like the aqua blue or sky blue, kind of throws me off. But if you hide that, it's actually pretty cohesive, and it looks like you can do a pretty nice looks with it. Like, it's cute. It's $29.99. it's cute. If I was in the market for something like that, then maybe I would pick it up after checking if it's actually cruelty free. So e.l.f. has this sheer lipstick. It looks like a tinted lip balm. It just looks like absolutely nothing revolutionary, nothing that I need in my life. I have lip glosses. I just don't need it. Anastasia has a set of the 4 mini lip glosses. They actually look really, really nice. I kind of have a feeling that Anastasia has a bad lip gloss formula. I don't know why I'm saying that. I've never tried it, but I kind of have a feeling that it's gonna be like heavy and goopy. I don't know. I tried several of their formulas for lips, but I've never tried their lip glosses, so hopefully I'm wrong. But the most interesting one here looks like the sheer one with the bunch of gold glitter, and that actually looks like Skinny Dip from, what's their name? The Jouer Skinny Dip lip topper. It's really pretty. I have it. So the most interesting one here looks like that. And there are other like nude ones, one sheer, one opaque. It looks cute, but it's $40. So like each one of them, the small lip glosses, is $10. That's like a lot in my opinion for a lip gloss. Pharmacy Beauty, I'm not sure if they're cruelty free or not. We don't have them in Israel, so I'm not sure about that. Sorry, I keep looking at my phone, like pretty sure it's obvious what I'm doing, but I'm not looking at the camera too often. So it just looks like oil-free gel moisturizer. It looks expensive actually. It's just that moisturizers, like if you're just looking for a good moisturizer, there are so many, and I really like the Ordinary one. It's really good for my combo skin, but even without that one, like just a moisturizer, it doesn't have to be fancy in my opinion. And I don't like jars that you have to constantly dip into. I don't like that, so I'm just not gonna buy it. Oh, there is a new brow product by Major Brow, shaping wax for the brows, clear and tinted. So this is $22. This is actually pretty expensive in my opinion, but I've never tried like proper wax, and it looks good. It looks like it has a good hold to it. So this is actually something that I might try. I would probably try the clear one just because I would try to plaster it on, and I wouldn't want like the space between my hairs to be tinted somehow. I think the clear one is more user-friendly. So Sigma Beauty has the new Corda Rosa collection. It looks pretty nice actually. It kind of looks like the Viseart one, you know, but for some reason this one speaks to me more. I think maybe it's because it's not $80. I've never tried Sigma eyeshadows, but for some reason this one looks a little bit more interesting to me, a little bit more like, just it has some pops that are not like in the context of pop of color. It's not like a neutral palette with a pop of blue, which we've seen a million times, but it has like interesting duochromes, like this this greeny topper shade. It looks like it would go really nicely with a lot of these shades, like in an unexpected way. This like neon peach thing, I don't know, it looks nice. I'm like convincing myself to get it, but it looks really, really nice. So I'm definitely eyeing it. The Cream Shop, I'm not sure about the Cream Shop either. Man, I'm like misinformed. But Trolls skincare, it looks like it's just so weird to me. Sheet masks and like Trolls, isn't that for children? And yet you're like trying to promote sheet mask for like, I just don't see who the audience is, like who is the potential customer for this. It's an odd launch in my opinion. What else? Chantecaille, I'm not sure, but it's definitely over my budget. Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Oh, it has the mini controversy palette. I mean, the first one was ugly. This one is ugly. I don't get this color story. I've never tried Jeffree Cosmetics eyeshadows or anything actually, and I'm curious, but this color story is so off in my opinion. It looks like a bunch of like mattes that will blend into a muddy paste together. It's so weird. If you're doing a 9-pan palette, don't go for like 3 different color stories. Go for one and do it well. Make it a well curated color story. Don't just pop in shades that you think are cool on their own but don't go together, in my opinion. It's just really, really off. Give Me Glow Cosmetics. Okay, so this is a brand that I really want to try, but this eyeshadow palette looks like the first eyeshadow palette from Colourpop. Was it the Yes Please? Yeah, it just looks like 2016. House Labs. I'm not sure if they're cruelty free. I think they are. I've never tried anything from them. Wow, I feel like the worst YouTuber in the world. Sorry. Oh, it's just lip glosses. Lip glosses and lip pencils, I think. It looks cute, but I mean the colors are great. I'm interested in House Labs. I don't like the fact that they're sold on Amazon. I find it really weird. And some of their launches I found kind of basic, but the lip, like the new lip monsters, was it? I find it very intriguing, and also now the lip glosses, I'm just meh. It's like, it's not the first thing I'm gonna buy, you know? So Colourpop has new collection, Ulta exclusive. She's got the Solstice. So there's an eyeshadow, a blush, and 2 Luxe glosses. So I hate the Luxe glosses. They are so sticky in my opinion. And the eyeshadow palette, oh, I see they have 2 eyeshadow palettes. Oh, All Things. So there's the She's Got Solstice and the All Things. She's Got Solstice is like the peachier, warmer one. It looks nice. It's just really basic. But at least it's like 9 pans of basic. Oh, and I always see that it has the pressed glitter. I hate when they do that. But it's like a bunch of browns. If you like this sort of thing and you're missing for some reason this sort of palette and color story, that's like, it should be great. I like the Formula by Colourpop, and it looks nice, honestly. And the purpley one, it looks like the You Had Me at Hello, or like one of their older palettes. It just doesn't appeal to me. Like the warm, I like purples better, but the warmer one looks more unique and more fun in my opinion. Now I see that there is a new Melt Cosmetics striking array of, oh, it's the 420 palette. This one looks closer to the Gemini one. It has like this, it's a really grungy one with a pop of like neon green, it looks like. Yeah, it's nice. It's just not the colors that I like to wear myself. So it's just, the color story is nice. It just doesn't speak to me. Yeah, so that is it. I am at the top of the trend mood page. That felt like a lot. And I didn't even go through everything because I really, like, I ruled out a lot of, you know, non-cruelty free companies. So I don't know how other people do it with like all of them just for 1 week. This is like a lot. I just feel like in the sea of confusion that we're in, that we can take a step back and admire the thing from afar, you know, and see that even though the thing launched, doesn't mean that we have to get it today. If you're not financially secure right now, or even if you are, but you prefer to save your money for rainy days, like we can't know what's gonna happen, then it's totally okay not to get anything new. But if you do feel like the need to splurge, or to even just to regain control of the situation by spending your money, your hard-earned money, on something that will just make you happy, then let me know in the comments what's interesting to you, what's not. How do you feel about anything that I talked about? And I'm sorry for being quite negative. I'm just not in the market for new things, so that's kind of a weird video for me to put up, I guess. But now that I've finished filming it, I might as well edit it. Please subscribe, and please leave a comment and give this video a like or a dislike if you don't like it. Thank you very much for watching, and I guess I will just see you in the next video. Bye!